I'm Blake Malone, Marketing Manager with Northwest Pipe Fittings. With me today is Brandon Bentley, Manager of the Belgrade Branch, Northwest Pipe, Nate Hamrick, Outside Sales, the Belgrade Branch, and Curtis Ramsey, Assistant Manager in Belgrade. Today we're going to go over some basic tutorial tips on how the Northwest Pipe Webstore works. The Webstore gives customers the ability to place orders, see specific pricing on items, check stock and availability across the entire state. You can see your invoices, pay your bill, and more. To help get you started on using the website, we'll go over the sign-in process, basic site navigation, account options, and placing orders. Now to get to the site, if you go to northwestpipe.com, in the upper right-hand corner here, you'll see a login. You can click on that. On the next page here, it'll ask you to select your location. You want to pick the places closest to you. So for my case, I'm going to pick Billings. And this will take you to the Webstore. Let's see, I'm logged into the Billings warehouse. This is the search bar here. You can type in any information to search. And then we've categorized all the items within the catalog here along the side through drop-down menus, which we'll also cover here in just a second. So for the first part, the sign-in section, you click on Sign In. It takes you to the next page. If you do not currently have an account, go to Create an Account. We do have a test account that we'll show you today. It's already filled in here, but assuming you don't have an account, click on Create an Account. Next page, you'll create a username. Create a simple and easy to remember username. Password, same thing. You can have a simple and easy to remember password. Fill out your first and last name and your account number, which will be on any of your statements from Northwest Pipe, or if you don't know it, you can contact your salesman. They can give it to you. Put in your company name, your email. You have to confirm that twice. And then you want to select your default warehouse. This is the warehouse that you normally do business with. This will give you the most accurate information as far as stocking goes. Once you click on Create an Account, it'll send us an email letting us know that you've created an account, and then we will confirm it. We try to confirm these as quick as possible, but we will have them done within a business day. And we'll go back to the sign-in information here. We have our account. Click Sign In. You'll see now that we are signed in as Nate, who's on the call with us today. That lets you know that it's giving your accurate pricing and stocking information. If you're not signed in, if you click on any of the products, we'll go through the little drop-down menus here real quick, which I'll explain further detail. Right now we're signed in, you'll actually see a price. Now if I were to sign out, go to that same section for the Gerber toilets, you'll see information here, but it'll say call for price. You will not get any pricing information. And if you go into a specific item, you'll see no price, no stocking information. You'll still get a full description of the item. You get access to the spec sheet and the installation guides that we may have uploaded. Go ahead and sign back in here. Now that we've logged into the site and you have your username confirmed, we'll go over some of the basic navigations of the site functions. You'll see up here at the top, of course, this is where your account information is. If you mouse over that, it'll show you your account options, and we'll go over each one of those in detail here shortly. Here's your cart, which is the same as any other online website like Amazon. It'll show all the things that you put in your cart, your default warehouse, and then, of course, your search function. On the search bar, it's a smart search, so you can type in something like WordFlex. Hit enter, and it's going to give you a drop down of all the WordFlex items we have. Not too far. You'll see a picture, description, and price of the item, along with our part number. Over here on the side, like discussed, you'll have a categorized items. What we've done is gone through and organized things by categories. So say you're looking for some plumbing fixtures, click on the plumbing fixtures. Bathroom fixtures, say you're looking for a toilet. Click on toilet. Gives you 3 brands of toilets we carry here. We have 2 brands. Go into Gerber, and you have all of our Gerber toilets, including parts. Now, if you happen to know a specific Northwest Pipe item number, you can also put that in the search function and it'll take you directly to that item. So if you were looking for this dielectric union that you order all the time, brings right to the product number. Now you'll see here, you'll have your standard cash price, which is crossed out in this case because in this test account that we created, they have a small discount, and this is the actual price. And when you log into your actual account, you will see your price here. Then you click on the item, takes you into the item details, short description, and a spec sheet on that item. We encourage you, once you get your account information, to click around the catalog, just simple drop-down menus. And hydronic heating supplies here. You're looking for a boiler, condensing, non-condensing, electric, they're all separated out. Each one of the items are in there. And then as you click down, once you get to this blue link here, that's when you'll actually see the items. Now, to go over the account options, first one is your orders. Orders is going to cover any open order that has not been invoiced yet. Your invoices, click here. This will show up your last 100 invoices. We have a few invoices up here loaded. You can see invoice number, purchase order number, job name, date, number of items, and the total on the invoice. You go through, you can go through pages and pages of invoices. Like I said, it'll be your last 100 invoices. The next option that we've had a lot of requests for is a payment. So you can make a payment here in the account options. If you click on make a payment, it will take you to our payment site. You fill out this information here, credit card, billing information, agree to the terms and submit, so you can easily pay your monthly bill there. That does take you to another site. It's not within the Webstore. The next option here below make payment is the favorites and save list. And on that, I'm going to have Nate take over the screen here, and he's going to show you how the favorites and save list work.
Okay, so I'm going to cover a few of the tools that make navigating the web store a little bit easier and faster. So we're going to start off with favorites. Once you're in your favorites, you can add products, and I'll show you how to do such. When you're in the favorites, I like to think of it as a quick reference for pricing, orders, specs, and installation instructions. So I have a few items in here, just some PVC pipe, just for a quick reference, some CSST, some glue and primer, and some Rahal pipe. So I'm going to show you how to put these in. So I'm just going to go to plumbing supplies, let's say valves. Going to go to a ball valve, and I use a lot of, let's say I use a lot of 3/4 inch sweat ball valves. Click into this item, like Blake showed you earlier. And as it pulls up, you'll see these two clicks, or two areas right here we can click on. It says add to favorites. So I'm going to do that. And it'll let you know that it has been added to your favorites. So now I can do a quick reference. So go back to my favorites. And now I should have that 3/4 inch sweat ball valve in there. And also with quick ordering, I can just click over to this tick mark, scroll down, and add to my cart for quick and easy access. So I'm going to unclick that for now. And then we're going to move on to saved lists. And in these saved lists, it's a good idea to set them up maybe in this fashion, because it's a quicker way to order or to get pricing on a complete setup. So for this, I have a 50-gallon electric water heater. This is a complete list. for me to install a new hot water heater. And just to go into this real quick, if I want to order this via the web store, I can go over and click items that I want to. If I don't need all of them, let's say I just need a quick strap, an expansion tank, and a water heater, and maybe a 3/4 inch sweat ball valve, I can just add to cart. Now it's all in my cart. The other thing I can do is, if I know I need everything, go back to my save list. And without even going into this, I can just click, because I know what's in there, and just add the complete thing to the cart. I'm going to switch over here just so you can see it. Now I have everything in the cart. And Blake will go over and changing your quantities and whatnot, but it's just a quick, easy way to just move on and get going on with your day. I'm going to show you how to build a save list right now. So I'm going to go to plumbing fixtures. We're going to do a complete tub shower. So I'm going to go to fiberglass shower, go on to max, scroll down. Go with a TSCA. Once again, right down here, I'm going to add to a list. So if I wanted to add to my list that I already have set up, I can do that. But right now I want to create a new list. So I'm going to go tub shower complete. And it's going to save to that. Now I've started a new tub shower complete. So now I'm going to add my drains. And I'm going to do just a brush nickel, Watco, waste and overflow. And then we click back on to add to my list. And I've already set it up. So we're just going to scroll down to tub shower complete and then save it to that list. Do one more item here. So we're in bathroom fixtures. Get out of that. Shower trim. And I'm going to add a rough-in valve. And I'm going to do a PEX end. Once again, just hit add to list. Tub shower complete. Boom. Now just to double check, see what I have in this save list. Go over. This is what I have now. I just have 3 items in there currently, and this is a good start. And and once again, it's another good reference to check your pricing, or if you just need a tub shower, because that's what you use on a lot of your houses, just click here, add to cart. And I'm going to hand this back over to Blake Malone to talk about the cart and other things.
Okay, to move on from the next part of Nate's save lists and favorites, we're going to go ahead and talk about the options of the cart. So we'll go ahead and refresh my screen here, and we'll have all the items that Nate added into the cart. Just like any other web store, click on the cart to review what you have in there. Now, if we were going to just go ahead and order all the items that Nate put in here, you'll see here at the top that we have Nate's address. Reference number here is the next field that you want to fill out. On this, you'd want to put in who was ordering this. So we have a reference if something's back ordered, or we have a question about the order. This is really important because more than one person can share the account. So if you have multiple people using the same Webstore account, you want to go ahead and make sure you put in, say, Bob placed this order. Then you put in the PO or job number here in the next field. Then you pick from the ship options. You have all the same ship options that you have just like you were placing the order at the city desk. So you pick which one you want there. If you're required date for shipment, so if you're wanting this tomorrow or if you want it a week from today. The next one is really important, the delivery instructions. This gives us, any added information. Say you were wanting this delivered to a specific spot, or you wanted somebody contacted. When our driver's getting close, you would put in, say call Bob and the phone number here, and that would go to our driver. So when he was going to drop off your items, he'd give you a call. One thing I did skip over here at the top, you do have the ability to add a new address. The default address is going to be your billing address. Let's say you are doing a new subdivision and you're ordering a bunch of items for that area. You can create a new address here, and you could call it home 3, whatever. You put in the address, fill everything out, and you save that address, and then it'll put it in your addresses. So the next time that you go into your cart and you want to have an item delivered to that, it will show up as a second address. So you could have that for your stock trailer, for your office, for any of the job sites that you're working at. Now in the actual items of the cart, like Nate said, you can change your quantity here. So if you loaded a bunch of items from your favorite list, say for that tub shower rough-in, it's automatically going to do 1 as the default. So if you need more than 1 item, or you need more feet or whatever, this is where you would change that. Or if you didn't want copper pipe anymore, you just click remove and it will change the quantity or alter the items. Your total will update automatically when you remove or update items. Once you've done all that, you submit your order and it goes right back to the warehouse and the invoice is done. We will be continuing to update this video, so check back often. We do have some new and exciting options coming to the web store. You'll be able to get any quotes that we've done for you. Those will be located up in this account information here shortly. We're also adding some more user-friendly information like quick select of items. So when you're in your plumbing supplies and say you wanted to buy several fittings at the same time without having to click on each one going into the cart, we'll have a quick select option here where you'll be able to add multiple items at the same time to your cart, and you'll have your ability to add them to your favorites just right from this screen here without going all the way into the item here where you're seeing all the information at once. We do appreciate your time. We hope that you will sign up for the web store or use the web store. If you have any questions, feel free to contact your salesman